Hurricane Helene left hundreds of families forced to navigate the future without their loved ones. One of those lives lost was a beloved high school teacher in Spartanburg County. Her loss devastated her family and her school. But as Alexa Urbach found out, they've discovered a way to make sure her legacy lives on in the hallways of Boiling Springs High School.
Boiling Springs High School, home of the Bulldogs and the Sunflower.
I was just in shock when I seen it today in its final and everything. It's so much her, you know, how she was and how she felt.
When you walk into the library, sunflowers are everywhere. But this mural is more than an art project. It's a memorial. Hidden in the backdrop is the monogram AFD for Annamaria Fletcher. And right beside it, a bookshelf. You'll find Shakespeare, famous quotes, some not so famous quotes.
That was one of her favorite sayings. she would just be looking at something like, oh no, not today, you know.
And a photo of Annamaria Fletcher, an English teacher, beloved by both her students and her co-workers.
Not a moment went by that she was not doing the best that she could to make sure kids were getting what they needed, both from an educational standpoint and just emotionally and mentally. She just is that kind of person. She is exuberant and she is wildly passionate about everything that she touches.
But while her picture sits on this shelf, the desk in her classroom remains empty.
It's hard losing a faculty member, but it's really hard losing a friend.
Annamaria Fletcher was killed during Hurricane Helene.
We were both in my bedroom. We were both in my bed because we were both a little just kind of worried. When it fell, I had just gotten up and gone to the hallway and I was talking to her. And then I heard a horrible noise. Again, I don't know how to explain the sound of the noise of the tree, but it was a horrible sound. And when it hit, he was coming in from work. And I went running out to him, telling him that she is in there and she's trapped and can't get out.
A tree falling on the Fletcher family home, trapping Annamaria inside.
And when I got into the room, she was just screaming, Daddy, I can't breathe, help.
Her sister Autumn lost not only her sibling, but her fellow teacher.
I can say that everything was always been different for me because, I mean, we did everything together, especially with going to work. We went and got up at the same time. She drove me to work every day.
And now a father left without one of his daughters.
She had the smile that could just light up her room, and I'm always going to miss that, where I was telling her I was going to work and she'd come running down and have that big smile. Hollering, Daddy, wait a minute, give me a hug, you know.
But while Annamaria isn't here physically, her family says they still feel her everywhere, especially when they hear her favorite music.
Randomly, her favorite song, Hysteria by Def Leppard, will play. Like, it's just random times, like in radio station, he would never think would play Hysteria. It was randomly start playing Hysteria. So she's with us.
When loved ones remember Annamaria, they sometimes still use the present tense, because to them, her spirit never truly left.
We do everything we can to keep her in the forefront of our minds and in our hearts. This mural is such a beautiful reminder of her.
But out of tragedy emerged a bond between a faculty member and a family.
As terrible as the tragedy is, that's where our friendship has actually come from. I hate that it is how we met, but I'm super grateful that I get the opportunity to spend time and get to talk with Autumn and Ronnie because I feel like I'm with Annamaria.
But one of the first things you told me, though, you said, I haven't met you.
But I've heard all about you.
But you said, I feel like I know you through everything I've heard about you.
Yeah, for sure.
And more than just a friendship, Annamaria leaves a legacy that will live on in the classroom, just like the sunflowers on the wall.
Just so honored. I mean, it's such an honor for her to be remembered this way.
Now, the Fletcher family told us they also want to thank the community for the outpouring of love after Annamaria's death. Her loved ones say that they will live every day now, looking for the good, just like Annamaria.